good evening. Now, let's go ahead and just start where you are in a child's pose. Letting your chest sink, letting your hips sink. Beginning just to let go of this day. Welcoming an evening of relaxation, of calm, and restfulness. Allowing each breath to help the body relax down a little bit more. Feeling each inhale expanding the back ribs. Each exhale sinking the body to the legs. And as we're here, just asking yourself, how am I feeling tonight? Whether you had a busy day or it was quite calm. Taking in the feeling of the present moment. Let's go ahead and just move our way forward, coming to the belly. Letting the legs stretch out long behind you. Moving the hands up on the mat so you can come to your Sphinx. Shoulders rolling away from the ears. Give a little push into the forearms to open up the chest. As you exhale, relaxing the legs, feeling them sink to the mat. How is your body feeling tonight? Take a couple breaths getting in touch with it. From here, we're just going to bend the right knee up beside us, coming to a half frog. I'm going to let that foot open up a little bit wider than the knee. Taking the left hand then and just thread it underneath the right, palm face up. Send that right shoulder away. All the way to the other side of the mat. Letting the arm relax back behind you or maybe down to the body. Feeling your breath here in this twist. If you'd like to take it a little deeper, just moving that left shoulder a little more toward the center of the mat to twist in a little bit more. Feel that right shoulder drop down toward the other side of the mat. Release in that twist and move back into the center. Leave the knee bent beside you. Let the forearms come back under. Just take a couple breaths here, opening up that hip. From here, sliding that leg in next to the other. We're going to push through the forearms to lift up onto the knees. And then tuck the toes, lift all the way up to your dolphin. And just take a little walk with the feet here. So we're on the forearms. Very nice. Sink the knees back to the mat. And slide the legs long again, coming back to that Sphinx. Low back engages as we bend the left knee. Half frog. Taking our twist to the other side, then right arm reaching under. Left shoulder moving all the way across to the other side of the mat. And maybe coming out beside you or down on your body. A couple more breaths here. If you'd like to deepen that twist on this side, moving right shoulder toward the center of the mat, relaxing left shoulder down again. And on your next breath, moving back to the belly, knee bending beside, lifting to the forearms. Let's take 3 breaths in this half frog. Go ahead, slide the leg in next to the other. Pushing up through the forearms to rise to the knees. And then tucking the toes, move back to that dolphin. Walk the feet in a little bit and give a little press through the forearms, hips lifting. Lovely. Let's bring the knees to the mat. And just walk the hands up under the shoulders. Coming to our cat-cow. Take a few rounds, just following your breath very gently. See if you can really slow the breath in and out. To slow this movement through the spine. Is there anything from the day that you want to let go of? Anything you want to invite in to help you rest a little deeper tonight? Let's take one more in each position. And we'll let the hips just sink toward the heels. Arms reach long back to that child's pose. Taking 5 breaths here. Maybe walk the hands a little more forward, getting a little deeper in between the shoulder blades. And on our next breath, lifting up to the hands, we're going to walk them to the right, taking it to our side stretch. Reach as far as you can and let the head relax down. On your next breath, lifting again, and walk it to the left. Relax it back down. Rising again, and we'll walk the hands center. Go ahead, move your way into your downward facing dog. Taking a moment there, just walking out the feet. Giving a nice strong push into the hands. Feel the shoulder blades slide up the back. Hips reach to the sky. And the head fall heavy. Go ahead, take that walk all the way up to the hands. Coming to forward fold. And just give yourself a soft little sway side to side in your ragdoll. Give the head a shake. And slowly roll your way to the top. Taking a breath in as you rise, reaching up. Exhale, let the hands come back down, interlocking fingers behind the back. Roll the shoulders away, let the arms just slide down as you open the chest to your standing cobra. Holding the spine, we'll fold our way forward and let the hands just lift off the back. Bend the knees here, let the chest rest to the thighs. Let the arms lower. And we'll slide our way up to a chair. So just keep that bend, lift the chest. Exhale, sink in a little more. And go ahead, release into your mountain. Right foot's gonna take a step to the back of the mat. Flatten down to a warrior one. Reaching tall. And as you exhale, fold forward to a humble warrior, letting the arms just sweep back. And then take a breath, sweep back up, reaching tall. Moving slow here, bring it back down, humble warrior. And lifting back up. Hands move to the heart and we'll straighten that front leg. Take a breath there, press the palms together. We're gonna lead with the chest down toward the thigh in a pyramid pose. Hold just a moment with hands floating. And then release them to the mat. Let the head release as well. Go ahead, move the left hand inside the foot. And I'm just gonna bend into that knee. Let the back foot turn out just a bit to come into a side lunge. Very nice, just moving back to the other side. We're gonna turn those left toes forward, right toes face open. Walk the hands next to that foot and sink. Go ahead, lift up. Let's move into the center. Reaching tall. Let the toes both pull face forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming down to a halfway fold. So give yourself a little float for a breath. And then move down toward the mat. Coming to our wide-legged fold. You can bring the feet more narrow or more wide, whatever feels better. Let the top of the head point toward the mat so the back of the neck goes nice and long. Connect to your breath there. On your next inhale, lifting halfway, flatten the back. And on your exhale, moving the hands toward that left foot. Let's just turn, let the back knee come down, coming into your low lunge. I'm just sinking my chest into the thigh to give a little bit of weight in the leg, sending all my weight forward. This right hip flexor stretching open. Take a breath. And then moving to your half split. Let the hips line back over the knee. Let that front leg extend as far as it can come. So from here, I'm going to keep sinking the hips toward that heel. So walk the hands back. Your left heel will come to the mat and toes face up. I'm sitting back onto the foot. Lifting up as tall as I can. Let that left foot be active. Big stretch through that right quad and ankle. Go ahead, bring the foot back to that. Let's walk our way forward through that low lunge. And then tuck the back toes, lift up, and step back to your down dog. Take a little walk there just to release out that right ankle. Moving into plank. Exhaling, let's lower all the way to the mat. Flattening the feet. Take a lift into cobra. Roll the shoulders away. Gorgeous. Tuck the toes, bring it back down, dog. And step your way up into your forward fold. Rolling our way to the top. Inhaling to reach tall. Exhale, bend elbows to cactus. We're going to hold that open chest and take it for a back bend. Releasing the other way, forward fold. Bending the knees. Let the chest sink into the legs, and then lift the chest. Chair. Beautiful. Release to your mountain. Left foot's going to step back. Sinking to your warrior one, reaching tall. Giving a press into that front knee. And then let yourself come forward. Sweep arms back, humble warrior. Reach back up, all the way, warrior one. Send it down and away, humble warrior. Reach up one more time. Breathe in. Exhale, settle the shoulders down. Go ahead, come forward, and we're going to release both hands inside that right foot. Turn out the left toes and sink into your side lunge. So this time you can bring it in a little bit more. Maybe finding your balance. Lift the chest up and draw the hands to the heart. If you're there, bring the toes up toward the ceiling. So coming to the edge of that heel. And then we're going to take it even just a little bit further, sinking the right elbow down inside the soft part of the knee. Just adding a little bit of a press there. And take a little twist to look out over the left shoulder. Let the hands move down to the mat. And just shift into the center. Toes this time pointing out to the diagonal. Bend the knees, give yourself a little roll to the top. Reaching open to star. And taking one hand to the waist, reach out and over as long as you can for a side bend. Moving back into the center. And just bring it to the other side. Back into the center. And bringing hands to heart, I'm going to sink toward the left leg. Let yourself come down back to that balance. If you found it there, turning the toes toward the ceiling, just moving slow. Good, and finally we're just going to draw that left elbow to the inside of the knee. Give a little push into the arm to twist open and take your gaze out to the right. Hands moving back to the mat. Move your way forward and then just turn toward the top of the mat. Let that right knee come down. Or it should be left knee this time, right leg forward. And give a little sink into that low lunge. So again, just letting the body weight press it to that right thigh. Just breathe there a moment. And starting to straighten the leg, walk back, coming into that half split. Let the chest sink toward the thigh, find your breath. From here, I'm going to sit toward the heel, so walking the hands back, letting the toes point toward the ceiling, and sitting onto that left foot tall as I can. Good, just taking one more breath. And then start to walk forward, bending that knee again. Let's tuck the back toes, lift off, and step into your downward facing dog. 5 breaths just here. Feel the hips reach to the sky. On your next breath, letting knees come to the mat. And let's press our way back to child's pose. We can open the knees wide, let the toes come together to take wide child's pose. Forehead relaxes to the mat. Moving our way back up to all fours. And we're going to tuck the toes, take one last downward facing dog. And then walk your feet up toward the hands, forward fold. Bending the knees will sink the chest to the thighs. And then rise to your toe balance. So we're gonna let the heels come up. Let the chest release off the thighs. Reach the arms out long in front of you. Let the knees keep reaching forward. Drawing the heels and the hips together a little bit more. Beautiful, hands coming down. And we'll just make our way to seated here. Sliding the legs out long. Give them a little shake. And then flex the feet. Let's press the palms down beside us. Sink the shoulders away from the ears. And just take the chin in toward the chest. Push the mat away. Go ahead, release the stuff. Let the legs soften as you reach up. And slide forward to that fold. Reaching out to the shins, or maybe the feet. Slowing the breath down. Try and keep the mind focused here on your body. Now keeping a hold of the legs or the feet, take an inhale and just lift the head. Exhale, pull the arms into you. So I'm still holding on to the feet, but I'm just pulling back. And then let it go. Go ahead, come down to the back. We're gonna just bring the knees in with us. Give them a tight little hug. Give yourself a rock side to side. And then let the shoulder blades roll back and down, flatten to the mat, palms coming down. And I'm gonna press the heels up to the ceiling, waterfall. And if you want the more restorative version, feel free to put the legs on the wall, or up the side of a dresser. Take a few moments just connecting to your breath there. Let the feet come back to the mat. And the knees fall open, bringing soles of the feet together in our reclining cobbler's pose. Give the soles of the feet a little press together and just feel the hips tilt in toward you, flattening out that little space in the low back. And then relax the legs. Feel the back come back to its natural position. Drawing the knees back up together, and we'll open the arms out to a T. Let both knees just fall over toward the right, and turn your head to look left. Taking a lift back through center. Let the knees come left and the head turn right. Moving back to center. Let's let the legs slide long. And I'm going to take my hands and rest them onto the body, one on my chest, one on my belly. Just as an option here. Feeling the movement of your breath under your hands. And the beat of your heart. And allowing yourself to feel gratitude for these life forces that keep us going. And then just letting yourself relax, however feels most comfortable. Allowing yourself this time. Continue to disconnect from anything else going on around you. From anything else that might have happened during the day or that's going to happen tomorrow. For this time, there's only the present moment. Only your breath just as it is. Feel free to stay here as long as you want. If you're ready to end your practice, just take some slow, gentle movements through the hands, the feet. Let the head gently rock side to side. We're just going to step the feet back to the mat. And give the knees little rocks side to side. Let's draw the knees in toward the chest. Just give them a tight hug in. And then just take your time coming back to seated. Letting the eyes stay closed another moment. And bring the hands to our prayer position over the heart. And just allow yourself a couple more breaths of stillness. Thanking yourself for closing your day with peace, with movement, and with each other. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Have a great night. See you in the morning.